let's cut right to the chase. Alcoholic or non-alcoholic mouthwash, which is better? Well, there have been some studies that suggest that there's not much of a clear difference when it comes in terms of your teeth corrosion. So what this means is that if you were to take non-alcoholic mouthwash and alcoholic mouthwash, which is exactly what the study did, by the way, they took these two mouthwashes and they get participants every day. They do this mouthwash. Either one side uses alcoholic, one side uses non-alcoholic, and then they swish it in their mouth, spit it out, and then they measure over a period of time how much tooth corrosion occurred on the teeth, how much mouth corrosion occurred on the teeth. And what they found was that there was not a significant difference between alcoholic and non-alcoholic mouthwash. I repeat that there is not a significant difference in tooth corrosion, which is a bad thing. So, in terms of bad effects, they're pretty much equal. Unfortunately, though, there are not that many studies that were conducted to suggest which is actually better. I haven't found many studies that suggest that non-alcoholic mouthwash causes more benefits than alcoholic mouthwash. Unfortunately, I haven't found many studies suggesting that. There's not been that many. All studies I could find, they just measured non-alcoholic, they just measured no mouthwash versus mouthwash. And there have, of course, there were significant results suggesting that mouthwash cleanses the mouth microbiome. It keeps your teeth clean. It adds a level of freshness, good breath, all sorts of benefits to mouthwash. But which is better, non-alcoholic or alcoholic? So that's what I'm here to answer today. I've been doing mouthwash for years, man. I started consistently doing it around COVID. I had my phases where I stopped doing it and started doing it again, started doing it again. But for the last couple months, man, I've been doing mouthwash every day, every night. Look, these are good teeth, man. My teeth are clean. I'm happy with it. It's definitely showing me good results. Whenever I look at myself in the mirror and I quickly shine my bright teeth, I'm like, dang, pretty good. The mouthwash is working, I feel like. I have used both non-alcoholic and alcoholic mouthwash. And what I can tell you is that, honestly, it's just a preference thing, man. Like, sometimes I really do enjoy that burn that alcoholic mouthwash gives you. Like, you start swishing it for 30 seconds, woo, starts burning your mouth, starts burning your teeth. And when you spit it out, I don't know, man. Sometimes I feel like it's working. I feel like the burn is the good part. It helps you. It helps your teeth really clean. It helps clean your teeth. Unfortunately, man, whenever I do use non-alcoholic mouthwash, I don't get that feeling. But I shouldn't say unfortunately, because it's not necessarily a bad thing. I don't necessarily think that non-alcoholic mouthwash is worse. In fact, this mouthwash that I'm using right now, I've had it for maybe a week, is non-alcoholic, man. It's non-alcoholic, and I think it's working great. It really is a preference thing, I'd say. Because some people, they like to use the mouthwash and then that's it. And then, they don't want that burn. But some people like the burn. Like, I personally, I like it. It really depends on how I'm feeling. I'm not a crazy person. I don't buy both non-alcoholic and alcoholic mouthwash. Maybe I'll do an experiment one day where I do both and I see which one is really better. That might be something I do in the future. If you guys are interested in that, let me know. But honestly, man, at this point, it's just a preference thing. Do you like the burn of non-alcoholic mouthwash, or do you like the calm, relaxing sensation the burn of alcoholic mouthwash, or the calm, relaxing feeling of non-alcoholic? It's up to you, man. It's up to you, or girl, man or girl, up to you. What I will say is that a huge technique or a tip I can give you for mouthwash is that once you rinse your mouth, once you swish your mouthwash, don't rinse your mouth. Do not rinse your mouth. Keep that in there and go to sleep like that. I know the first couple of days is kind of annoying because you're like, this is like, I have this mouthwash taste in my mouth. I don't like it. But after like maybe a couple of days of doing it, you get used to it. I do it every day. I don't rinse my mouth after I mouthwash because it keeps the stuff fighting plaque. It keeps the fluoride in your mouth, and it overall leads to a healthier mouth microbiome, and it's perfect. It's great for your teeth. It's great for your breath. It's great for your tongue. It's great for the bacteria in your mouth, man. I would totally recommend it. That's the pro tip I have for you guys. But I don't have much else to say, man. There's not much of a debate on this topic, but I want to clear things up for you guys because I've used mouthwash for a long time. I have my preferences. Some days I like non-alcoholic. Some days I like alcoholic. It really depends which is cheaper, to be honest. But I will say it's a preference thing. If you leave with this video with anything, it's a preference thing. So far, there's not been much significant research to suggest one actually being better than the other. Thank you for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed the video. Like and subscribe. I'll see you guys next time. Peace.